Your Honor, opposing counsel, members of the jury.
Every year, hundreds of teenagers across North Carolina are transformed from high school student to advocate.
May it please the court, opposing counsel.
From quiet observer to confident communicator.
We ask you to find the defendant guilty.
And it happens through an activity called mock trial.
All rise.
And to see the transformation of their voices and of their presentation over just a couple of months was really, really rewarding.
Let's look at all of the facts that we found today that clearly show Kinsley is guilty.
Mock trial is an extracurricular activity where students prepare cases for trial just like actual attorneys.
It is challenging, rewarding, and very fun.
High school mock trial is a competition nationwide, and in North Carolina, it has a rich tradition. Founded 20 years ago, the state started with only 6 teams. Today, over 70 teams compete each year, from the mountains to the coast.
You must base your decision upon the evidence.
Teams consist of 7 to 8 students serving as attorneys and witnesses in regional competitions across North Carolina. The regional winners advance to state finals in Raleigh, where the state champion earns the right to compete at nationals. In years past, championship teams have traveled to Arizona, Pennsylvania, New Mexico, even winning second place in the Empire World Championship in New York City.
It's just an amazing feeling, and I mean, if you're lucky enough to win, then it just makes it
better.
Yeah, it makes it even better.
For students interested in law school, the experience is invaluable.
When I get older, I would like to practice constitutional law. Just my involvement in mock trial, I've really grown to love law. I have a deep appreciation for it.
Students prepare both civil and criminal cases and make objection arguments using an abridged federal rules of evidence.
As such, if opposing counsel is offering this to prove conformity therewith, that is to say that he was at fault then as he was at fault now, then this would be inadmissible under Rule 608b1.
And I just wish that I'd had the same opportunity when I was in high school. I think that I would have been better prepared as a law student and had more actual experience once I got to the courtroom.
You will have realized that there are several holes in their claims. Holes creating reasonable doubt.
But mock trial is not just for budding attorneys, because the lessons learned go beyond the confines of a courtroom.
Obviously, the program has great benefits for students who want to go into law. But what's exciting for me to see is the students who are good writers and a little quiet and learn to stand up and speak and be articulate, because speaking skills are so important in any walk of life.
It's not a coincidence that mock trial started then, that I became more confident, but I've just gotten so comfortable being up in that courtroom. It really feels like you're home.
It does give them the opportunity to perform in front of not only a judge and a jury, but their peers and family members, which can be quite nerve-wracking and very difficult.
In addition, they learn how to work together as a team. They brought different strengths and interests, and they learned how to mesh together as a team to accomplish a goal. And finally, students that had never really taken a leadership role before in a group stepped up as they found that they had the talents that were necessary to make the team succeed.
I want you to question. I want you to think for yourselves and analyze and think about the different perspectives in every situation. And it will make you so much stronger in your schoolwork and in your community work and in anything that you do.
A nonprofit called the Carolina Center for Civic Education organizes the statewide North Carolina Advocates for Justice high school mock trial competition each year, bringing together more than 300 members of the legal community to volunteer as judge, juror, and educator.
I found that it's really rewarding to work with the students and their coaches and their teachers and their parents, and just see how much effort and time they put into what they do.
And then in 1973, I received my PhD in zoology from Cornell University.
Creating new bonds between teammates and across council tables.
It's the best part that I've discovered about my team is that they really are my family. I've taken care of them this year and they've taken care of me. It's just the teamwork. It's just having fun.
Helping high school students take the next step, the CCCE awards the Gordon Widenhouse Scholarship to a graduating senior for his or her inspirational leadership.
Thank you. I've been doing mock trial for 4 years now, and it's been the single most significant learning experience of my life. Miss Knight's like a mom to me, and I just really appreciate all that you've done, and I'm a better person because of this. Thank you.
Over the last 20 years, thousands of North Carolina high school students have learned to think critically, communicate clearly, and work together because of mock trial. The CCCE has a vision to grow the program to benefit even more students statewide. We're here to help teachers and attorney coaches start new mock trial teams at their high schools. As we coordinate the competition, we're looking for volunteer attorneys to judge and provide feedback after rounds. And we're looking for sponsors and donors to help us expand the program and create new ways to bring legal education to the future generations.
Both private individuals, law firms, corporations, there are opportunities for those organizations to all come together and support the next generation of great leaders. And that's what we're building with the mock trial program.
But what strikes me about this, it's really so different than most of what else is happening in high school. It's complex in the way you present it. It requires so much teamwork and it calls on so many skills. And then to have the opportunity to refine what you're doing over time and get better and see that happening. It's a tremendous opportunity for these kids.
There's no reason it can't get a lot bigger and involve just hundreds more high school students to give them the opportunity to have this participation, get the kind of confidence that they need to have to be able to get out in the real world and do something. And so my hope is that we can continue to grow and expand the program so we can reach all across the state to give high school students this opportunity.